Hey guys, what's up? I know the lighting kind of sucks in here, but we'll give this a shot. I was going to upload this live, but I wasn't sure how the connection was going to be, and if it got screwed up or if I messed up, then I wouldn't be able to do it for another 2 weeks. So, I'm going to show you guys how I do my shot today, and instead of just showing you the shot, I'm going to show you the whole process and how I do it. This is my little vial. Finally, I can finally get these ones, the bigger ones, and not have to pay $32 or 36 or whatever it is for 2. I can pay 132 for this. Anyway, I'm on 1 mil or 1 ml. So I'm gonna do that. Fill the whole thing with air. Down to the ones right there. Almost forgot. I just took a shower. I only ever do my shot right after I take a shower, so I know my hands are for sure clean. And then I always clean the needle just to be safe. That's just habit. And then you clean the top of the little bottle there. Put all that in. And the way I do it is I push in all the air like I'm supposed to. And then I withdraw a little bit more than I'm supposed to. And this isn't really for any specific reason. It's more so just because I grew up on a farm giving animals shots, and growing up I was always taught draw a little bit more than you need and then get it back to where you need it. Doing it that way to me just helps eliminate all the air in my mind. And then I've got 1 ml in the needle there. I'm gonna cap this real quick. Get my Band-Aid ready. Most of the time I don't need a Band-Aid. It's mostly just to make myself feel better. And I buy Minions, so. And The Little Mermaid. And if you can find Pocahontas Band-Aids, please tell me where you find them, because I'm going to buy them. Anyway. Or Tarzan. If you can find Tarzan, I would love those. And then I clean off both of my thighs. I inject into my thigh. And I clean them both off because I'm supposed to alternate my leg every time I do my shot. But it seems more often than not, when I do in my left leg or in my right leg, I hit a vein or something and it bleeds. So I usually go for my left. We'll see. And then, just to be safe, I clean this off one more time. Okay. And we'll see which side this works on. And what I'm doing here is I'm taking my hands, because my hands are pretty wide, and what I'm doing is, on this part of my leg here, I'm taking one hand here and one hand up here on my thigh, and this whole area right here, this is where I'm going to choose from, in this spot here. That's what I'm doing. sometimes at this part, my anxiety gets really bad because I can't quite get it in there. Like I want it. That side's not going to work. I also try to do this right after I take a shower because it helps soften up the skin a little bit. My anxiety gets really bad on my right side. I don't know. I'm right-handed, so you think that would be easier, but it's not. Alright, let's pick a spot. I don't usually do my shot in here, so this is also throwing me off a little bit in terms of where to go. I'm gonna try. No. There we go. Nope. Well, I don't usually have this hard of a time. Please bear with me, guys. I know this is going to take a minute. But if I can get over my fear, this will be really educational for you. Okay. Go! I'm not sure why this is not working. Sometimes the needle is a little dull, but that's not the case. I'm just being a wuss. There we go. Sat back on the seat a bit, that helps. Ooh, there we go. I don't know if y'all could see that. Oh, there we go. Typically, you're supposed to go all the way down with the needle, but these needles are slightly larger than what I'm used to, so I'm not going to go quite all the way down. I pulled up and I got a little bubble of air, so I'm going to go ahead and inject. I inject a little bit slower than most people. Again, I think that's mostly my anxiety, and I like to give it time to really soak into my muscle. That way it helps eliminate losing any when you pull the needle out. Plus 1 ml is a fair amount of pretty thick liquid to be injecting into your muscle, so not too bad, not too bad. It's bleeding a little bit. Seat fell back a bit. I'm going to cap the needle. There is a little extra there that I missed. There's always going to be a little extra in your needle. There are a few tricks that you can do to keep that from happening, or try to keep that from happening. One of the things you can do is to put it's called an airlock in the needle, which when you fill the needle up with the liquid, like you trap a little bubble of air at the bottom, and that way when you inject it, that air is what's left in the needle and not any liquid. So far, I've been really unsuccessful with trying to get the air bubble at the bottom there. But I'm also semi-impatient, and it's not a huge deal to me, so do that. Clean that off a little bit. And then, no Band-Aid. And these Band-Aids, somehow every time when I buy Band-Aids, I get a different brand or something, but they're always Minion, and these ones they're like waterproof, and they stay on. This sucker will stay on, unless I can pry it off and peel it off in the shower, it'll stay on for like 3 days before it starts wearing a little bit. Anyway, that was how I do my shot and the whole process. I'm sorry it took so long. I've got really bad anxiety with it, and sometimes it makes me shake a little, so sorry about that. But anyway, that's that. If you guys have any questions or comments, tips or tricks, if you have any, let me know. And I will see you guys in a day or two. Stay classy, love each other, and have a good night.